Good. Boy, well, this is after Barra. Just woke up. We got to do my show, I think, yesterday. Tomorrow's my birthday. I turned 34. Oh, I am saying, yeah, I'm 34. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now it's a sick video of me yesterday. Yeah, I know. It's a sick video. Yeah. We talked about needing to use John Campia. Yeah. I remember that. And other YouTubers I've seen too. They're all living the life, honestly. And Ivan's a poor mom. Yeah. I don't know. John Camp, Ron Burnett, millionaires. No, I don't think so. They're probably worth their hundreds of thousands, but I don't think they're millionaires. Or John Campia might be at that like $1 million, like right at that area. Maybe he is a millionaire. I don't know. I don't think he's a multi-millionaire. He might be like worth maybe 900, 800,000 $1 million. John Campia. Whereas Diatus is a multi-millionaire. He's richer than John Campia. That right? As he bought his own like $600,000 Lamborghini, he probably has a multi-millionaire house. He has a fucking nice house, man. Yeah. And he put $1 million of his own money into Vader 1, Vader 2, and 3. He's obviously a multi-millionaire. Probably worth 2 million around there, 1,500,000, 1,700,000. Deuce is worth around there. He's a multi-millionaire. He's rich. Deuce. Where John Cat Rob now don't have that kind of money, right? They're not as rich as Deuce, obviously. Oh, have you guys know that? Yeah. Close to get my coffee. Yeah. That's how you are a bit jealous. A little bit. I'm a little bit jealous, obviously. But I know I'm much bigger than those guys. I wrote my book, Lazarus Rosanes. That book is worth billions. I'm really living a life of the future, obviously. But as of right now, I'm poor. I can't make my money, so you could get a little bit jealous. Yeah, it'd be nice for me to live that life, man. Have my own place, drive my nice car, and like go out to dinner with like my wife and all that stuff. Yeah, We will be living a life. Oh yeah, we will. We're capable. We're living a life, man. BJ. Yeah, living the better life than Neotus, man. And Neotus is living the life. All you Star Theory fans don't talk about. Yeah, we saw his vlog. He's living a life. Yeah, he is, man. He's living a life. Neotus. Yeah, successful Theory Sabers company. He has a successful YouTube channel. He's doing a Vader fan film, which will probably get tens of millions of views. Obviously. I'll give you a heads up, world. Neotus is doing a Vader 2 Star Wars fan film. It's coming out most likely this year, so keep tabs on that. You're welcome to use that promoting your brand. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. We're living a life. Neotus. Yeah, Neotus is living a life. Yeah, but me and VJ we live that life too. We take our team, our Hollywood 17 out to dinner. And our team, we're actually paying them a lot of money. We're paying them like in millions. Me and VJ 17, right? Paying them a lot of money. We're about to living a great life in Vancouver. See. How much you give royalty for the secretaries? I'll give the secretaries 10 million for the first movie, and I'll give them $6 to $8 million raises per movie. Give them an 8 million raise. Or they get paid more money. They get 18 for the Grace Gave secretaries. The other guys get like 16 million for Zetas. And for the Grace Gave, they get like 22 million. You got some Zara? Or 24 million royalties. Give them an 8 million. 6 or 8 million raise. 6 is good enough, right? A 6 million raise is good. Secretaries get 16 million for the Grace Gave. The other guys get 22. So they get paid good money, obviously. That team is living the life of me, reaching. Making a lot of money. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and get some coffee. Back in a sec. Don't hate yourself. Right, you guys are back. Well, I was just getting my coffee. Why does Needles really live a life? Oh yeah, he does, man. Go, all you guys, all you fans know what I'm talking about. You saw his vlogs. He's living a life, man. And he has a fucking nice. His house is even nicer than John's and Robert. He has a fucking like nice house, man. He has a beautiful house. Yeah. And he makes vlogs with his team, his Theory Sabers team. He's so popular and famous now. He has his own booth. at the con events, man. He has his own booth, and hundreds of fans are lined up to meet him and everything. He takes pictures with them. Yeah, he's a famous dude, successful, obviously. And his company's only going to grow in a few years from now, right? Right? Yeah. Are you happy for his success? Of course I am. Even though, like, I'm a bit jealous, obviously. This guy deserves it. He worked hard to get to where he is. He deserves this, obviously. That's sincere. But every time I see his vlogs, I see him living a life. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be living that life with VJ too when I'm king. I'm going to be going out to dinner and all that stuff, right? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'll be taking out my team to dinner too with VJ sometimes, right? We go see what we want to do is I take the team and Peter and all of them, or Mel Gibson, out to dinner. Will Peter Jackson take John Hanali out to beer and a movie? Sometimes he will, yeah, because he's rich, obviously, right? And he got his 10 million bonus. Sometimes Peter will take out, obviously, John Hanali, all those guys to the bar. He's like, it's on, all the rounds are on me. He pays a couple $100, but a couple $100 to Peter's pocket change. The guy's a multi-billionaire. I paid him his 10 million bonus, so I get that right. So he can, sometimes he will take them out to drinks and everything. Will your doc be like Neotus's vlogs? A little bit, yeah, except it's better quality now. It's an independent movie camera. We're looking at, you know how Neotus's vlogs, you get the beautiful music? Yeah, you're looking at beautiful music like that for my documentary, man. That's why the doc will have crazy was. Yeah, man. It's like, would you cry? She wants to live life. You got it. Yeah, like VJ are living like, yeah, VJ is living a life. She's a multi-millionaire, but she wants to be a multi-billionaire with me. And live the multi-billionaire life with I even have the power of control, right? Yeah, and I want to be a famous movie star like VJ reminds you, and I want to live that life you got. VJ got Dubai the Gates, right? Yeah. And she can't do it on me. George Justice cannot do that Ivan America. That's why she cries. She's psycho. She can't do that Ivan, obviously. Yeah. You cry with one of Ivan's tears, and you guys don't care. Yeah, we don't care. We're blind, Ivan. We don't want you guys to be together. I don't care if VJ cries every year. She's hell. I don't want her being with Ivan because you guys are messing with crazy fucking people. So VJ can't do without you. No, she can't. No, man. She can't do it on Ivan. Yeah. Oh, VJ's big, man. Why, man? I'm special. She can't do it on me. She cries. Mental Island tears for me every night, man. So that's why she's crazy, yeah. Because you separated from her and you infected her and you duped her. That's why she's crazy, yeah. 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 So Neotus spoils his team. Yeah, he does, man. He takes them out to all these nice restaurants. He has them stay at hotels or like houses. He bought them like their own truck for traveling for his company. Like he spoils his team, man. Because he's rich, right? He's a rich dude, Neotus. But he's not me, right? When I'm king, right? I would live in a better life than you, Neotus. Don't hate me, I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. My point is he's living a life, man. Neotus is living a life, man. When you see his vlogs on YouTube, he's living a life, that guy. And I can get a bit jealous, but I know when I'm king, I'm gonna be living that life too, with the actors too and everything. The Hollywood actors, yeah. You know, Ivan's so bossy. He has famous directors and actors working for his independent film studio because I could afford to pay those guys their salary. I, I made like 20 million on my book. I can afford to pay all the Hollywood actors their millions for their base, their salary. They all sign mega deals. Peter, I can afford to pay him his 85 million. I'm paying him that out of my pocket, by the way. That's not paid through the budget. Mel Gibson's 56 million. I'm paying through the budget too, through my pocket too. Peter's 85 million. I can't pay through the budget. Otherwise, I'm going to drain my cap. I have to take 85 million out of my personal account and put it in the salary budget. So, technically speaking, it's like a 500 something million dollar budget with Peter's salary. Because I have to pay Peter's 85 million out of my pocket, obviously. That's why if he wants more, I'm not paying. Why would I have right now? I'm like, no, Peter, man, 85 million is enough. I'm not paying more money for your base. That's enough for 4 years of work. It's 100 million a year using money. It's enough, Peter. It's a big greedy. He's like, holy shit, man, that's a lot of gold. That's a fat paycheck. I don't make 85 million dollars. I make like my 15, 20. Yeah, Peter makes his 15, 20 dollars for a movie base, right? Paying him 85 million is a lot of money for Peter. But Peter's real money is his royalties. That's where he gets paid the big bucks, right? Yeah, my base is a lot of money, but the real money is my royalties. Yeah, Peter's real money is his royalties. That's where he's getting paid the big bucks. Yeah. Yeah. You think Ninja's company will be bigger? Yeah, it will. You know, I don't. By the time I'm king his saber, by the time I pay the fee, he's huge now. He's bigger than he even was before. Yeah, he grows like a huge saber company, obviously. I recommend you guys support a saber company, theorysabers.com, right? Theorysabers.com. You can go on there, and he has one of the best lightsaber brands in the world. Hey, welcome. So I'm going your brands. That's a nice thing. Ah, you're very nice. Very generous. Yeah, very generous. That's a nice thing, obviously. And support John Campia. Watch John Campia's show on YouTube. He has a show called The John Campia Show on YouTube. And support Rob Burnett, Post Geek Singularity. You can support his his YouTube channel. He also has a movie coming out called White Devils, coming on theater. You can support that, guys. Some of you guys, and he has audio drama, True Noir. Yeah, I think it's truenoir.co. That's where you go to support his work. So you walk around the movie brand. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I want to live in Vancouver, because I've seen Neotu's vlogs. And every time I see Neotu's vlogs, I'm like, yeah, Vancouver's fucking beautiful. I want to live there, man. He's like, yeah, it's beautiful, Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver's beautiful. That's where Neotus lives. I want to live there with VJ when I'm king. Yeah. Yeah. And I choose where we live, VJ, because I'm the one who saved your fucking ass, and I made the money from you. That's why it's fair. I choose where we live. Don't hate him saying, yeah. That's why I choose where we live, VJ. I'm the one who saved your ass. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. You saved my ass. Yeah, I saved your ass, VJ. I choose where we live. Yeah, it's fair, man. I fucking died for you, man. And I got you out of Hollywood, and you're sharing the billions with me, and you have the control of me, and you get to be a face release of me, and sign that Michael Adams on me, feature max with me. That's why I choose where we live, VJ. You're living this life because of me. You're gonna go. That's why VJ will really appreciate me, man, for what I did for him, man. Yeah. So you do get a little bit jealous. Yeah, I do. When I see these who's living the life, and it gets to me a little bit, obviously. But I know I'm much bigger than him. I'm only poor because the gates locked the doors. But my point is, he's living the life. That's my point, right? He's living the life in YouTube, man. John Caffrey too, and Robin Man, they're living life too. But Neotus is really living a life, man. I see all his vlogs when he has the con events. He has his own booth, and he has a lot of thousands of fans that love him. I mean, love Neotus. He's famous. He gets interviewed at the con events too, with other big YouTubers. Yeah, he's famous in Neotus now. He's only going to get more famous, right? Yeah, he's a famous YouTuber. Yeah, biggest Star Wars channel in the world, by the way. 3+ million subs. He has on his channel. Yeah. 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 So those guys know, yeah, they know. Even though we're rich, and we're living an amazing life. We're not Ivan. Ivan's only poor because the gates off the doors. That's why I'm poor. Yeah, I know. Ivan wrote that book, Last of Zanus. That's worth billions. He's gonna make his billions off that. He's gonna be living that dream life. All right, well, I would live in a better life than even Neotus, obviously, right? Neotus is living a life. I would live in a better life than that, right? Don't hate me, Neotus. I'm saying, yeah. Yeah. Ivan's so rich, he actually has like big, famous Hollywood actors in this movie, man. He could afford to pay them their salary. Yeah, I can. I can afford to pay them their salary, these guys. Because Hollywood actors are not cheap. They cost millions. They're not cheap, those guys. I have like big, famous stars in my movie. And I'm paying them their millions if they don't make it in Hollywood, right? They all sign mega deals for my company, right? But I have like a star director, Peter Ormella, in my movie. And I have an independent film studio, and I can afford to pay all these guys their huge salaries because I'm rich, obviously. I'm the boss, movie just the boss. Yeah, yeah. Are you getting beer today, Ivan? No, I only have enough for a pack of. I have just enough money until next Saturday. I get paid Friday. So my savings I did not touch. Oh, I touched a little of my savings, but most of it I saved. Yeah. I have like 800 saved end of the month. End of January, I'll have 800 saved. End of February, I'll have like 1,200 saved. I'll be $1,000+ saved. End of February, right? I want to save $5,000 this year. And I can get my book proof for 2027 or 2028 maybe. I might wait another year after that. Save maybe 8, 9 grand. I can get my book proof ready to have my cover for my book. My book's ready to be released on Lulu. And I'll try to do that interview with Vince Valentino. I'll see. So instead of doing a movie, just do like 3 interviews with Vince Valentino. Ivan. Pay Vincent. Pay Vincent like $260, a bit more. That way he's more motivated to work harder, right? Because he might slack off with 200. Pay him 260, a bit more. That's good enough. But if he wants 300, I'm not paying 300 for a 2-hour interview. $260 is good enough for Vince Valentino, right? You can buy him beer, like 6 beers for the interview. That's how you usually live life. Yeah, maybe you live life. More kick clean, right? Um, so you guys will be hooked watching the doc. Oh yeah, the documentary will be almost as good as the movie, right? It'll probably have just as much crazy buzz as the movie. The documentary. It's gonna be crazy, man. You guys will be getting your food, your beer, your popcorn, ordering your pizza. You're gonna binge the whole documentary. Yeah, it'll be like a 24-hour documentary. You're gonna binge the whole thing, right? Like an amazing documentary. Yeah, something like News' vlog, Keeping Up Kardashians. Beautiful music, like a beautiful vlog. Like a beautiful vlog. Yeah, man. Beautiful vlog. Well, it's not a vlog; it's a documentary. But you're looking at a beautiful documentary. That's what I mean, right? Yeah. Everyone's like, "Holy shit, man! Ivan and Vijay are living the life, man." Yeah, you see me, Vijay's $1 million house. You see our beautiful studio lot. You see the 17's house, and they have multiple houses. You see the Hollywood actors living their life. And you see me working on the screenplay, signing the actors, doing the concept arts, our nice office. Yeah, Ivan and Vijay are living a life. Ivan driving his nice car to work. Vijay driving a nice car to work. The docum's filming some of that. You're like, holy shit, man! Ivan and Vijay are living a life. You're living a life, man. You watch the doc. You guys are all shocked. Yeah, man, Ari and Vijay are living that life, man. Yeah, and you're only getting a glimpse of it. Yeah. You see me, Vijay, taking the 17 out to dinner sometimes during the first year. Yeah, because I will be taking Peter and the 17 sometimes out to dinner. The doc team will probably film some of that. I take him out to a bar restaurant, I take him out to dinner. And yeah, Peter signs his mega deal, I take him out to dinner. Or Mel Gibson. After they sign the mega deal, I take both those guys out to dinner. Yeah. Yeah. Will Peter really say fuck Hollywood? Yeah, he might. Yeah, I mean, fuck Hollywood. Fuck New Line. Fuck Hollywood. Fuck Lord of the Rings. Fuck the Hollywood leads, Ivan. Like, you save me, you got me on Hollywood, you pay more money than what I made for Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit, Ivan. Yeah. You might tell me, fuck Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah. Your company blows out of the water. I know Peter blows out of the water. You pay me more money, your company blows out of the water, Ivan. And your story is better than Jared To's Lord of the Rings, Ivan. I know, Peter. Ivan, seriously, man, it's the better story. It beats out Jared Tolkien's story. I know, Peter, it does. It's a masterpiece. Say this. Yeah. 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 After this, I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to walk to the store, get my smokes, and enjoy the show with you guys. Don't hate me, guys. I'm saying, yeah. So all those guys are rich guys. Oh yeah. Well, I remember that John Hacker probably made a couple hundred, like they're 200 plus thousand a year, right? Those guys. Rob probably makes like 150 plus 200K a year around there, and John probably makes his 300 plus thousand a year with his YouTube for his YouTube earnings. Neatooz, I don't know how much he makes obviously, but I know Neatooz is a multimillionaire. Obviously, he's like worth like 1.52 million dollars. He's rich, man. I know he's a multimillionaire because I saw his house. That's a multimillionaire house. He owned a rare like $600,000 Lamborghini. So for him to afford that, he has to be a millionaire. And he put $1 million towards his Vader 2 and 3. He's obviously a multimillionaire. Obviously, like, duh, it's common sense, right? Yeah, he's rich, Neatooz. That's why I'm a little bit jealous. But I know I'm going to be a multimillionaire when I'm king of AJ, right? Yeah. Yeah, we all got to live the life, but keep Ivan poor and have him be a bum, obviously. When you know I'm God, I deserve to be rich, obviously. Yeah, it's sad, man. Person who created University to Breathe is a poor bar one. All these guys get to make their money and be successful. All the Hollywood actors, all these YouTubers are living the life and they're successful. You know, Ivan's a poor fucking bum, obviously. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. You're too fucking powerful. You have the keys, man. We have to lock the door on you, man. You're too fucking powerful. It's not fair. How you're a monopoly and all majority of the money goes to you. We all get the leftovers because there's side tension. Yes, guys, I deserve to be that rich because I created this place. I created the universe with BJ. I deserve to be that rich, guys. You know it. You're just crazy people consumed with your envy, right? But I wrote the book, guys, and that masterpiece is mine. I own the rights to that. I'm gonna make my blades off that right now. So Ivan, the world is jealous of your success. Yes, that's why they locked the doors on me. Because they envy my wealth and my success, obviously. And that's why they hate on me with the keys, because I'm opening the door and I can make my that's how I make my easy billions. I can open the door so easy. That's why they hate on me with the keys, Ivan. Because they're envious, obviously. The keys is a lottery ticket to success. That's why everyone talks and hate on you with the keys. Because you're opening the door and you can make your easy billions with that money, Ivan. They can't, obviously. Like Rame Burnett, John Campia, and Neatooz can't make their easy billions like me. They can make a lot of money, but they're not making the money that I can make. Obviously, that's why they hate on me with the keys too, because they can't make their easy billions like me. Don't hate me, guys. I'm saying, you know. Those guys all Putin smog for me, right? They're Putin smog for me. I'm only poor because the gates lock the doors on me. Duh. Yeah. So like, you're sick and tired of being poor. Oh yeah, I'm sick and tired of being the poor Ivan. Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna let the families take my money, man. When they kept me poor for this long and they hid their wealth and they're making all those trillions since I was born, I'm not gonna let those guys take my money. Those millions are for me. Yeah, 20 billion, 30 billion, 40 billion, 50 billion off the books for me, but it's not for you. Because I might make 30, 40, 50 billion off the book, or I don't know. I might make a bit more. I don't know. You know. Yeah. You're not gonna let the guys take your money. No, man. That money's mine. I'm not gonna let those guys take my money. Will they make a lot of money? Oh, no way. These buildings are for me, BG. It's not for you. Yeah. You're just greedy, man. Greedy pigs, yeah. 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 Get 3 more days off. 4 more days off. Include today, right? Get today off, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then I work again Wednesday, get it over with. And then next Sunday I get paid, obviously. I'm gonna try next Sunday I'm gonna try uh Snack Shack. Their club sandwich or bacon club sandwich with the onion rings and yeah, I'm gonna try that. Snack Shack, right? Club sandwiches are up there as one of my favorite food. I love club sandwich. Club sandwiches are amazing. When you dip it with barbecue sauce or spicy garlic, it's amazing, man. I recommend all you guys who get club sandwiches at restaurants, try dipping it with barbecue sauce or um, spicy garlic. Fucking amazing. Yeah, man. As you guys saw in my St. Hubert's video I made 2 years ago, right? 2024. Yeah, I reviewed them all, so I thought, yeah, the food was really good, man. You dip it in barbecue sauce, it's amazing. Yeah. As when I take the guys out to dinner, sometimes I'll eat the club sandwich. I believe Boston Pizza does have club sandwiches. They do have club sandwiches. Sometimes I'll get the club sandwich, obviously. Will you balance your diet? Yeah, I will. I can't be eating the junk food every day. I have to balance it. Like 2 days I eat the junk food, 3 days I'll eat like a vegetarian salad with like a garlic bread or something like that. I'll just get a vegetarian salad with garlic bread on the side. Obviously get a salad for like the first 3 days. And the next 2 days I get the junk food. Pizza, burger, fries, club sandwich, chicken strips, all that stuff, right? Yeah. Boston Pizza has amazing food. The Hollywood actors are gonna love Boston Pizza. Boston Pizza has delicious food. Avon knows what I'm talking about. He's Canadian like me, right? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've been to Boston Pizza. Yeah, Boston Pizza has amazing food, honestly. Yeah. So Ivan Neotus's Star Wars fan film is independent. Yeah, it's independent. It's not associated with Lucasfilm, obviously. But the fan film will open more doors for Neotus. Like if his Star Wars fan film hits like 80 million, 100 million views, that will open more doors for Neotus. Obviously, he'll become more famous. He doesn't make any money off that because he can't make money off that. He doesn't own the Star Wars brand. Lucasfilm owns that. Disney owns that. Obviously. But if he gets like 60, 70, 80, 100 million views for his fan film, that will open more doors for Neotus' fan film. As I already promoted his fan film on my channel, right? He's making a fan film, guys. A Star Wars fan film, Vader 2. So look out for that, guys. Yeah, welcome to I'm promoting your YouTube channel. That's how nice I am. Just like my company is independent too from the Hollywood system. It's an independent studio, but it's better than Hollywood because I'm putting out bigger budget movies. Just like Lucasfilm was an independent studio too. That was George Lucas' studio, independent from the Hollywood system. Yeah, obviously, but it was still a big studio as George Lucas put out like $100 million budget movies for his prequels. Yeah, I'm making Zane's for $3 billion. So it's independent film studio, but it's better than Hollywood, obviously. I can pay the Hollywood actors more money than what they make in Hollywood. Yeah, it's better than Hollywood, my company, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. When you watch YouTube's vlogs and you see live life with his team, you have that thought, yeah, I'm like, yeah, when I'm king, I'm gonna be living this life too. My team too, and the Hollywood actors and VJ. Going out to dinner and going out to events and theme parks and yeah. Why would you think you're gonna have booths obviously when you go speak and everything? No, I don't think so. I will go. I will be speaking. Obviously, you know how Nia Tuesday interview him on the panel and everything with the other YouTubers. That's how my world tour will be like, obviously. But for my world tour, you're looking at like tens of thousands of fans, something crazy. But I'm not gonna have a booth. No, I'm not gonna have a booth. But I will get interviewed. I will be doing a panel interview if I go world tour, right? All over the world, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what the gates want to sell. Yeah, they don't want to live out here, VJ. I told you, even if I sell God forbid, like I will be a multimillionaire. Like I'll probably make maybe 30 off my book. So if I make 30 off my book, I'm still living a life with VJ, but I'm not living the multi-billionaire life, and I'm not free. I'm a sellout, and me and VJ are sharing forever with the world. We'll be miserable, man. We don't get to go and do any VJ's garbage and trash. Relationship won't work. I have a garbage Victoria Justice, man. It's garbage and trash, man. Yeah, man. Well, down how those guys do me. Whereas if I make my 20 million off the book, I don't sell 25 million off the book. I'm now living the better life of VJ. I own my own private jets. I have my own film studio buried in Hollywood. I started my own film studio buried in the Hollywood system. I can fund things for $3 million. Got some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Almost there, guys. So VJ will want to go out there with you, Ivan. Oh yeah, she will. She always told me, Ivan, let's go out. Let's dress up and look fly and go out. Let's go to a restaurant. After we go to the restaurant, let's go to the bar. Let's drink and get drunk. Let's go clubbing. Let's go do a boat party. Just me and you. We get beer. We get drunk and into the boat. We watch a movie or something like that. Yeah, she'll tell me that, obviously. She won't do a lot of stuff for me, obviously, in Vancouver. You know, living the life. Like Neatus, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ivan Neatus is living the life. Yeah, he is, man. I've seen his vlogs, man. He's living the life, Neatus. Going to all the con events. All his fans love him at his booth. He's on panels with other YouTubers. And he's only going to get more popular, Neatus, more famous, obviously. Yeah. Oh, you think the Vader fan film Neatus is making for the love? Yeah, Neatus is making the fan film for the love of for his love for Star Wars, obviously, and for his respect for George. That's why he's making the fan film, obviously. But at the same time, yeah, he has to be a smart businessman. Making this fan film and what will make him more famous and open more doors for him. Obviously, like duh, it's common sense. You know I'm not getting paid for this. If I get like 50 million, 80 million views, 100 million views, I'm going to become more famous and more popular, and it will open more doors for me for my Saber company, for my YouTube channel. You guys understand? Obviously. But the real reason why he's making a film is Neotooth has a love for Star Wars. Obviously, he's a Star Wars nerd. He wants to um, um, what make something great for the fans. Obviously, that's why he's doing it, for the love of Star Wars. But at the same time, he's not stupid. He knows if this thing is a huge hit. His first fan film had like 30 something million views. I believe this fan film can even peak at 100 million people watching it. 80 million, 70 million people watching it. Obviously. So if he can get that many people watching it, that will open a bit more doors for him in his career. Like, it's common sense, right? It's smart, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, that's what made me live life. Anyways, guys, this is how you guys on the show. As I'm signing out. Peace. Don't hate me, man. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show.